If you're looking to generate revenue from your content in 2026, then you need to watch this video. Now, in the past, I've told you guys about how to generate revenue with Facebook, how to generate revenue with YouTube. But now, y'all, Instagram is about to crush it and just take the game to another level. Okay, so we're doing a live masterclass tomorrow night. That is Tuesday, April 14th from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. You do not want to miss this because I'm going to be breaking down exactly how you can utilize the strategies that I'm about to tell you today to generate revenue from your content. So if you are somebody who has been struggling, you've been on the fence, you've been thinking about this, I'm going to tell you right now, now is your time. If they had all of these things available when I first started, I would have probably tripled or quadrupled the amount of revenue that I was making even early in my career as a content creator. Okay, so I need you to listen to this. Now, first things first, we've already talked about Facebook, and if you've not, then I'll place a link in the description so you can go back and watch that video so you can get the details on how you can get paid up to $3,000, but just by posting content on Facebook, y'all. And then in the masterclass, I tell you how to double or triple that revenue potential. Okay, so we talk about that, right? That's what the masterclass is. The video for the Facebook is down in the description, so you can check that out. But now I'm going to read you guys what Instagram just laid out and dropped for everybody. Okay. So Instagram Live is now allowing creators to add clickable links during a broadcast to drive traffic to websites. Okay. So that means that if you are live on the platform on Instagram, you can be on live and then telling people to go to a link that is now added to your live. So this means that while you're talking, your people can be shopping. So this is in direct competition with TikTok, right? If you've been thinking about this, now maybe you're not a TikTok person. Maybe you're someone who prefers Instagram, or maybe you haven't even tapped into live in general. I'm here to tell y'all live selling is where it's at. If you look at people like Gary Vee, they're constantly talking about live selling being the wave of the future. Okay. So this makes it even easier if you are on live on Instagram to be able to add a link to your live so that you can sell and people can click on that link to a specific product page. So if you have a product, let's say you have your own brand, let's say you haven't even created your own brand yet, right? Let's say that you're an author, let's say that you are someone who is also providing an affiliate link or a product. This means that while you're alive talking about said product, you can also be generating revenue from that. I have been preaching to you guys in the master classes that we have done so far that this is going to be the next wave. Okay. So, what you need to be doing now is you need to be understanding how this works and how you are going to incorporate this. Going live on, you're literally using your phone. There is nothing stopping you from doing this. The only thing that is stopping you right now is your fear of what people will think about you if you start small. That's it. That is your biggest. So, this, if I tell you that this is you and this is your revenue potential, which could be thousands of dollars, right? And I have to say this because people like content earnings income disclaimers. Results may not be typical for you, but they're really the result of the work that people put in. So if you see somebody who is getting a specific result, it is likely a direct proportion to the work that they decided to do that perhaps you didn't do. Okay. So this is coming from someone who has generated at my highest $67,000 in 1 month on YouTube. And what I saw was as my revenue kept increasing, you know what I kept doing? I kept making videos. So when you see your favorite content creators making more videos, they're probably making a lot more money. So what's the difference between them and you? Absolutely nothing. The biggest difference is that they chose to start while you kept watching. Mm. Aren't you ready to stop watching? Y'all get this money that's out here. Okay? This money is out here and it's waiting. It's These companies are literally paying you. Do you know why they're paying? And they're making it so available now for you to have all these options because they want to keep people on the platforms. They want to keep people on the platforms. How do you do that? You incentivize them to stay on there and then you incentivize them to bring their business there. Okay. So, what are some things that you need to know about this? When you go live, you'll tap link on the left side of the screen during a live session. Enter the destination URL. Okay. And then add a title like shop now and then select confirm to display it to viewers. Right. So, some things that you should know is that you can link directly to external websites, allowing viewers to shop or register without leaving the broadcast. Live visibility, the link appears during the video, making it easy for viewers to click in real time. Title customization, you can add a title to your link to clearly state where the link leads. Okay? So, if you think about it, and you want to if you want if I okay, so if I were starting from scratch, if I were starting right now, if you're in this space where you're just maybe you maybe you've just been wanting to do something different, maybe you've been wanting to add a revenue stream, maybe you've been wanting to pivot, if you've been wanting to shift, now is your time. I am telling you, start now. Start now. Those who wait end up watching. And at some point, you want to become the creator and not just the viewer. I'm not telling you stop watching YouTube videos. I'm not telling you to do that, but I am telling you to start creating content. I have been screaming this from the top of my lungs, and it's time for some tough love. There are so many of you out there who will sit and watch this video and will not take any action. Stop being that person and then complaining about people who you see moving ahead and then you are stuck in the same position because you don't believe in yourself. That is literally your biggest issue. You don't believe in yourself. You don't think you have who am I to have the who am I to be selling this, right? And I'm gonna tell you what's gonna really change your mind and your mindset. Right now, some of y'all have this mindset of believing that that person over there has no right to be as successful as they are. Who, what gives them the right to be taking these people's money? Listen, a lot of times I feel like as Black people, we are taught that we should not be selling anything to anyone. And I just don't believe in that anymore. Not since I've been around some rich people, okay, and then some rich rooms with people with a lot of money. Those people have no hesitation about selling what they know, their products and their services, because they know that this is why you get all those text messages from Temu and Shein and Fashion Nova and ASOS and all those other things that you're subscribed to. Stop just being the subscriber and start being the business. Okay. And that's why I tell y'all all the time what we do in this masterclass is not just about creating a YouTube video. It is not just about creating some content for Facebook. It is not just about getting sponsorships because those things can come in waves and it's not just about ad revenue because that goes in waves and that goes in cycles too. This is about doubling and tripling your revenue with other products and services that make sense for you and your business. That is what this masterclass is for. That is why I implore people. I understand you have to invest in yourself. Yes, because it is also an investment of my time to break all this down for you and then to follow it up the next day with everything that I provide for you after the class is over. Okay? So you just have to show up to the masterclass, ask your questions, and you also get the feedback. And by the end of this, you have a plan of action so that you can now take the next step and actually get to where you want to be. But y'all, take action. Okay, so this is what you want to do. I'm gonna tell you what to do now. All right, if you don't do nothing else, listen to this. Go into your Instagram and test this feature. Some people may have the feature right now already, some people may not. And if you don't, never fear, because there are alternative ways that you can actually still make these types of things work. And that's what we're gonna discuss all that tomorrow night. So tune in and tap in. I am telling you guys, I am begging you, okay? I am begging you to start making content. Okay? And it is not for the sake of you becoming known. It is not for the sake of you becoming famous. It is not for the sake of you spilling all the tea. It is for the sake of me understanding where this can take you. It is not just because I want you to make tons of money. That is something I want for you. But it is also about where I know this can take you. This content on this channel and my other channels have taken this has been able to take me around the world, but it has not just been able to take me around the world, it's allowed me to take other people around the world. It's allowed people to be exposed to my ideas and my books. It's allowed me to help people with other things, other products and services. Y'all, this is huge and it is the next wave. Please, if you do nothing else, if you do nothing else, go live, test out the feature. If you have it, come back and let us know in the chat. If you don't have it yet, then it'll probably be just a matter of time. You know, Instagram tends to roll things out in waves. And what I think right now is they're really going to be trying to compete with TikTok. That I think is the main competitor. And TikTok is blowing up. But they got a lot of, they have a lot of protocols now because it's gotten so big. But TikTok is, I mean, this is about to be the next wave. I'm trying to tell y'all right now, mark my words, okay? If you do not get this thing started today, you will get left behind all of the people who do. Please don't be that person. Please do not be that person and still be complaining next year because you have not taken any action to change your situation, because I know that this will do it. Okay. Now, this is just me frustrated because I just don't want to see my people get left behind. Nobody in the Sky Squad should be getting left behind in 2026. Trust and believe. And I understand. I have gone through it. Last year was a struggle for me. After losing my dad, I just felt like I lost my mind and I felt like I lost myself. But I also realized too that you have to get back up and get back on the saddle and get back to work. Okay. You have to. You have to. And sometimes you have to, in order to really get to that next place and elevate, you have to pivot. And sometimes you have to pivot your business strategies and pivot what you do and how you move and how you help people and how you serve people. Okay. Um, I, I just wanted to implore that. I'm so passionate about this, and I'm so passionate about people elevating that I'm just wanting to give you as much knowledge as I possibly can. So please, please, please take this information and start implementing, start doing, take action. People who execute are the ones who get ahead, and they get ahead fast because they don't wait. All right? So, if you enjoyed this video, if you found this video helpful, please definitely click the subscribe button as well and join our masterclass tomorrow night. I'm telling you, anybody that has taken it, that has gone through this before, will tell you how worthwhile this actually is. And every session is new information. So it is not just the same session. So you can attend any session that you want to attend, even if you've attended a session before, because we got some things to get into tomorrow night. And well, Tuesday night, the 14th. Well, I'm sorry, the 21st. The 14th was last week. Anyway, I'm not deleting any of that because I mean, I'm not trying to be perfect. And that's the other thing. With content creation, none of this has to be perfect. It doesn't. You just got to start. So, with that being said, I will see you in class.